This level's probably one of the examples of where I like... I look at these stones and I'm like, it feels like an oversight that I think in all or most games in this series, I think resting at a bonfire or logging out or whatever, like, makes them disappear or something. Because, like, having them stick around would be really useful for marking your path as you continue forward. Hi! How do you do, sir? He seems nice. Whoa! Really? Damn. That'll change the tone of this a little bit. Yeah, I guess people get mad at this zone. Oh, look at that. That lava crossed with that weird disc-like... It's like a disc-like ruin. If you look too closely at it, though, it kind of looks like garbage, doesn't it? Oh! Not what I meant to do. Is there a way to zoom in? I don't remember. The D-pad. Yeah, what the fuck's happening down there? First of all, you can see, like, there's, like, a bottom of that cliff over there where, like, the level just, like, floats. Like, if you look at the middle of the screen, that horizontal line is where, like, the wall is just kind of floating because like, the area below it doesn't connect to it correctly. Then you have this weird disc, which looks kind of neat, but you're like, what the fuck is my perspective here, right? It looks like some sort of abstract painting. Because down there, there's lava, but at the edge of the lava, it's just floating in midair. You realize that the lava is floating and there's no, like, floor under the lava. The lava itself is just kind of hanging out. And then it just stops in midair at some sort of weird cliff, but it doesn't seem to be... But it does not appear to actually be a cliff. It appears to just be a weird point where the lava stops. Then there's this giant... Like, everything about this doesn't quite fit together. It's like a weird half-rendered location. And what's interesting is that there's that little hook down there. That hook I see down there looks a lot like the one that you see in the demon ruins when you first enter. Before you drain the lava. There's like a hook-shaped piece of land you can walk down, then you reach the lava area and you fight all the Taurus demons, like, right around there. Like, that might be that location, or it might not. I can't tell if it's intended to be that or not. But it just doesn't quite work. Like, if that is the same location being half-rendered, then the half-rendering involves, like, entire objects not loading at all and being invisible. Which is a real weird sight. Hi. How you doing? I guess some people get really frustrated and mad at this zone, but I actually like slowly and methodically poking around and exploring it in the creepy tension of not being able to see at all, because the blackness is just black. Shit. Shit. And this is how I die. This is how I die. Hey there. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Alright, that was good luck on my part when the guy just fell off the ledge. Because I did not have the control of that situation. But for a long time, I want to say like 2 years, I had this one painting I found online as my desktop background, which was just, hi. It was just the protagonist of Dark Souls sitting at the one bonfire in this zone, just looking really tense and uncomfortable as, like, these grinning, horrible skeletons creep in on the sides. That's not the bonfire, but it's similar to the path to the bonfire. Oh, there's the bonfire. Ha 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 ha. This bonfire. It's just somehow, it's just one of the most memorable bonfires for some reason. Probably just because it's in such an oppressive location. You're like, oh, thank God, a bonfire. That's a way cooler sight than that. That looks like a disaster. That looks fucking rad. Look how cool that is. All those ruins. Probably Izalith, basically. Yeah. That looks like something's wrong with it. I've made it. Oh, there was a ladder the whole time. When I feel a little silly. Hi there. How you doing?
Good day. Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something? No? No? Really? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. Have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
Treasure hole. Yummy.
There. That hole. Take a closer look.
It's a trap. BRB for completely unrelated reasons. I just realized, hey, I should talk to Solaire before I beat more bosses, because a lot of these NPCs only proceed forward with their storylines after you beat a boss or log out or something. So I'm like, wait a minute, I'm running out of bosses in this game. I should really pay a quick visit to Solaire so we can continue his storyline. Nope, 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 nope. This might be the most frustrating interruption of anything ever, is me just taking off like right now. I'm just running around with my lantern out. Huh. Oops. Missed the door, didn't I? At first I was concerned this might take a long time, but then I remembered that, like... It's over here? Oh, that door is slightly weirdly located. Then I remembered that I have so many shortcuts opened up around here that getting to the, back to Solaire is actually a pretty quick process. Stop that. Stop that. Am I under attack from behind right now? Shit. If I am, they didn't get to me fast enough. Hi. Ow. 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 I'm just trying to power through, you let it happen. I'll never not be somewhat confused when I do a big time murder jump attack and then I get interrupted in midair. I'm like, what? How? They deflected a whole human body?
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that. You really are.
Anyway, goodbye, Solaire. I guess that's... You're not actually talking about much, do you? Oh, no. Oh, Tomb of the Giants. There we go. That's the Catacombs bonfire is new. There wasn't a bonfire next to Vamos before, and it wasn't warpable. But yeah, thankfully I correctly remembered that this is a warpable bonfire, so I could go on a little diversion to proceed Solaire's storyline. I'll check his next spot after the next boss. What am I doing in the dark here? I have this. Aha! I had a playthrough of Demon's Souls where when I got to the Tower of Latria, I kept falling in the holes over and over again, and I had to inch forward so carefully and to not walk into the holes on accident around Tower of Latria. Then I realized later it's because the contrast setting on my TV was too high. So the whole level was way darker than it was supposed to be.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Patches, why? I thought we were friends. Another skull lantern. A second chance to find one, in addition to the one upstairs. There might be more, just to try to make sure that the players can find one. Patches, why? The real answer is that I like to hurt. That's why I always allow you to hurt me over and over again in every game, even though I know it's gonna happen.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done? You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful.
Hearing creepy panting sounds. Hearing creepy panting. Oh, there's a silhouette. That's creepy. That's creepy seeing that silhouette. Hi. How do you do? Ha. Oh, Jesus. That wasn't very nice. What are you doing? Stop doing whatever that is. Stop doing things. No surprises. Stop them. Ugh. Okay, we're a little bit at risk here, killing your friend here. Alright, hi. Big on blocking, huh? Hmm? 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 Ow. Ow. A little faster than me. Ah. There we go. I was super not in favor of being very evasive because of the... Did not want to wander too far in any given direction. I don't know all the cliffs around here.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I. I am certain that... Thank you.
Well, hope she makes it out alive. Goodbye. Bye-bye. So those were the same people that we saw back at Firelink, where she was praying and she had the 2 people that were her escorts. And you have the rather conspicuous element of that she clearly had a 3rd person that was also supposed to be an escort that just stayed there and didn't go with her. And is still hanging out at Firelink. Ha! Ah. What a thing to turn around and see. Hi. God, that's a weird sight. Alright. They were usually nice enough to give us enemies that have very small aggro radiuses in this game. Or radii? In this zone, I mean, because of the limited line of sight. So you're usually not getting swamped with incoming people if you're taking it slow and being careful. Exception being every single archer. Hey there. Here we go. Can you imagine being someone that gets this far and doesn't know that illusory walls exist? And they're just like, I don't understand, I can't... I'm trapped, I can't leave. What do I do? Whoa. That always freaks me out a bit. It always freaks me out a bit whenever I see somebody that just appears to be physically there. Like, it gets that weird. It freaks me out that, like, random people from other games can enter my game as like just a silhouette that stands there, and they look like they're actually standing there when they become a full silhouette. That's a trippy visual.
Oh, you! Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we? Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand. I did. But, if I were in your shoes... Ooh, who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again. Eh? I did you wrong. These temptations. You know what I mean.
He's fine, right? He's fine. Okay, that was a bit of a miss. Huh. That would have... So much for my cool outcome. Hey, Patches, where you going? You patrolling?
I did you wrong. These...
Huh. You know what? Take it. Fine. That's actually amusing that you can do that as like a passive non-violent... You can do that as like a passive revenge that doesn't actually make him mad at you and doesn't cause you to actually kill him. You could just kick him in the hole and then he just lands and that's it. Huh. That's funny. But I was totally gonna own it if I just landed on him because it would have been the most fucking radical way to kill him. But apparently he walks around, which makes it really hard for you to land directly on him. So, you've been spared from the most metal death, Patches. Congrats. Anyway, back to you. I have squandered my bonus flask, because they gave me a bonus one for a second there, during that conversation. Well, alrighty then. See you later, Patches. Enjoy wherever the fuck you end up next. I don't remember if he goes back, if he shows up in my town or not. Oh, it's time for dog skeletons. Or whatever the fuck. They're not actually dog skeletons. They're just really weird. Ow. Bit quick on the attack, aren't you? Ribcage flies away like it's made of fucking styrofoam or is literally a beach ball. They knew what to do here. They gave you a light source in that direction to sort of stoke you towards going that way, and also gave you a fog door, which you always know is some kind of progress, even if you don't know what kind. Someone sounds like they're coming at me. Ha! Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Huh. Woo. White Titanite is mine. And also all your souls. Hey there. I can hear you, I just can't see you. Oh, is he coming at me? I see him now. Hoo hoo hoo. Getting lucky with these arrows, aren't I? Although I'm kind of timing my movements to when I hear the sound. Is there more doggy? I'm aware that I kind of skipped some stuff earlier. Before the big fall. There's a lot of skippable stuff in this entire dungeon, actually. Lots of falls and chances to entirely skip. A lot of side paths that you largely would have to replay the dungeon to find, more or less. Is kind of how a lot of it ends up going. So up top there was the don't jump towards Vamos path, which there's probably something there that's useful, but it's objectively worse because the other path gives you Vamos, an NPC that I think might be the only way to do certain upgrades in some places in the game or whatever, and as a character. But I'm taking the straightforward path down, but there's like side routes where you can go into these like murder gauntlets that are just designed to make your day worse. I forgot there's a second bonfire down there. Hey down there. Ooks madooks. Enjoy this! Wow. That did some damage. Whoa, he was closer to me than I thought he was too. Hey. Planning on ambushing me? That's not what I wanted to do. No, 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 no. Whew. A little closer than I meant to be. I definitely meant to do a jump attack the first time. Hey, bonfire. Ah. Second bonfire. They're so close together. Like, by the like, they're really nice in this zone. By the standards of most zones, like, they're like, the amount of difficulty they expect you to overcome is they're like, hey, you, can you beat, like, 5 enemies between bonfires? I bet you can. Like, that's what they're asking of you. It's a shockingly low amount of enemies. Just to compensate for the darkness mechanic. Right, there's no way over there from here. You have to, like, climb back up on the other side. I hear steps happening everywhere. White Titanite. I mean, I can see it. Whatever it is, I can see it. There's something naughty over there. Something naughty this way comes. That's a lot of you, guys. Nyeh. Nyeh. Uh-oh. Hi. Ow. Gotcha. Hit. Ow. The bite. No. Well, that worked out. I accidentally did my most vulnerable and long attack ever, and he accidentally backstepped right off the fucking cliff and died forever. Yeah. What a coincidence. That's the way down. Is the way back up over here? No, that's where I was. There's a way to get at those items I saw. There's definitely a a pattern this zone follows a little bit that makes it hard for me to tell where I am in it, because it kind of loops a bit. It feels vaguely like the idea of like climbing down one of those fire escapes that large apartment complexes have on like the East Coast and stuff. Whereas like it keeps zigzagging downward to different landings. Howdy, y'all. We're here. I guess I just missed where to get the item? Yeah. I guess I just missed where it is you get the, whatever the item was. Because you go up somewhere to get those items on that cliff. Heh. Heh. Yes. You know what you did. It's a great animation. Now I'm the channeler. Jump attack. Oh my god, what was that? That was weird. Like all the different individual pieces were all doing the ragdoll, but each of them was rendering at like a couple frames per second. A real strange visual. Woohoo! Being mid-attack meant that I didn't take any damage. Hey there, buddy. I know who you are. Oh! I know who you are. Holy shit, he still tries to kick first. Oh shit. I really thought that you would correct your aim better. Okay. Not the best. Not the best. He blocked it. Aha! Hee. Oh. Cheeky kick did not pan out. That was definitely meant to kick him over, and it did not work that way. Whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie.